All right, YouTube, you should have sound now. Did that correct the issue? Good deal. I don't know what it is. Discord keeps changing my settings, my default settings. I'll have to figure it out, I guess. Maybe there's nothing I can do. Watching for volume spikes in this column. This is our pre-market scan. This is a custom scan that I designed myself. It also takes into consideration yesterday's movers in after hours trading. See a slight mover here, very small bar. Keep in mind this is Friday. Fridays are not so good at trading days. But we'll do our best. We'll get what the good Lord gives us and be happy. GNPX might be waking up here. Maybe just one buyer. We'll keep an eye on it. Nothing else moving at the moment. We have some percentages, but they're not growing. They're just popping in and freezing. The numbers are not rising. Watching the percentages. I have multiple scans running, probably 10. Maybe something will fire up on one of them. GNPX making a small move up. Not enough volume to get tied up into it yet. Might be hard to get in and get out with only 3,000 shares traded. Well, enjoy your coffee as we wait on a stock to start moving on this Friday morning. Very slow start to the day. XHG, very low volume. Currently, it is picking up now. That is a pullback play. I'll mark resistance up here. Watch for a long tail on the bottom of this candle. If it starts growing, then that's where you want to plan your entry. Buyers coming in slowly. That would be the support level. Let's see if we can get enough buyers in here to drive it back up. Watching for dominator bars tall and green to come in. I'd like to see this indicator turn around. Not looking so good at the moment. We did make it back up to that $1.47. Let's see if it'll push through. Red on time and sales, driving it back down. So 147 resistance levels, be giving it a little bit of trouble. Back down to retest support at $1.40. Buyers coming in. Sellers are taking over, driving it further down. We'll keep an eye on it, see if it turns around. Need this candle to close above $1.40. All right, still watching these volume spike indicators, waiting for something to move. So in about an hour, I may get knocked offline. I don't know yet. We have a big thunderhead coming through. 60-mile-an-hour winds. Don't know where it's going to hit exactly yet, but it's definitely got us in its targets. So if I get knocked offline, just be patient. I'll try to get back on if the power comes back on. Lucy moving a few pennies at a time. It's been bouncing around this morning. I was watching it before our market opened. CISS trying to move upwards. See if we can get the volume to pick up. Another stock that's only moving a few pennies at a time. Yeah, weather always changes around here, Milo. It can be the worst thing you've ever seen. And for some reason, I'm right here by the lake, and I guess the heat from the lake usually splits them apart and they go around us. I'm hoping that happens this morning. And it's not a lake, it's the upper Galveston Bay. Amadeus, are you talking about CISS? SPRC looked like it spiked up pretty high, pulled right back down. Need the buyers to pick up. This one looks like it has potential if the buyers can spot it. Going up slowly, under low volume, keep that in mind. We're catching it right here at the beginning. New high of $1.34. No chance for a pullback. You'd have to chase the green candles on this one. Pulling back to $1.26. More buyers coming in. Looking for new highs. New high of $1.38. Struggling to stay up there. Well, let's see how they interpret that news. We are getting a pullback. Let's see if it happens. There's a resistance level. When this candle closes, I will set the support level. See if we can drive it back up. Watch for a long wick on the bottom of this candle. That's the buyers buying up what they're selling. That candle did close. Let's see if we get the bounce back up. And a break through 134. Still need the buyers to find it. Pulling way down below $1.29 and still dropping. Must not have been too good of a news article. These news articles, sometimes it can be good news, but it's not as good as they wanted it to be, and it still goes down. Sometimes if it's bad news and it's not as bad as expected, the price will go up. All depends on how that newsletter is understood. Looks like the majority agrees it's not that good. Seeing NVOS making a move up here. Let's see where it's going to go. 72-cent stock. It's already had one lower pullback way down here at the bottom. See if we get a retest of 69 cents. It's probably more like 70 cents. I may have missed it by a penny. Volume is average. It is ticking. Long tails on the top are never a good sign. But we've also seen the buyers blast right through them. That weather is beginning to hit. I hear the rain outside. Sounds very heavy. And a little spike up from 70 to 71.92. Another long topping tail. I don't like stocks like this that don't have a solid confirmed movement to them. They spike up and pull back, spike up and pull back. Could be a risk play here. Higher risk than normal. A lot of sellers, big tails. Probably best to stay away from it. And VOS still just bouncing around. No spectacular action happening. Lucy pushing up. I'd like to see a big winner this morning to end the week, not some penny stock jumping around. These levels were already preset on Lucy. They still seem to be correct. Pulling back. See if it retests 99 cents or $1. Retesting 99 cents. Let's see if we get the bounce back up to $1.05. This would be a second or third pullback. There was a couple of minor ones down below this one. Trying to push upwards. Looks like Lucy is in a squeeze. Crunching down between the two zones. Need something with a lot of volume. These little slow movers are not going to do it for me. XHG making a swing toward the upside. Could just be creating a lower high, so be careful. Well, Gig'em, be safe, brother. You know how these things can go. They can just blast right on by with nothing, and they can also tear you up pretty good. Looks like we're going to get a break down here. Just whatever you do, don't force a trade today. Don't say, man, I got to make something, because that's when you're going to lose something. Sometimes you just have to have patience, sit on your hands, and wait for the strategy to set up. If you don't make anything today, that's okay. Just don't lose something today. I agree. It's not fun. Amadeus, I know right where Cut and Shoot is. That's a very little city. Raining pretty hard. I usually don't hear anything inside the house, and I hear it hitting the window. So we must have some wind backing it up. So if the stock's going to move, it's going to be right when I'm facing extreme wind and rain, so that it'll keep me out of it. This is called the V4. V is in Victor. V4 indicator. You can see the name of it right up here. Pullback V4, RG pullback V4. It's probably over in custom setup, maybe. If not, it'll be in TOS scripts. Magic scan still empty. Good morning, Jimmy, and I hear you, brother. Some school zones, just like we have on every block. Let me hit my magic scan refresh button and see if maybe I'm just not refreshing. Well, only one popped up. Probably not going to pop up over there. It's very weak. So it's working. I'm just going to let it run. XHG just bouncing around. No volume spikes to speak of this morning. Nothing worth pulling the trigger on. Lucy did pop in the magic scan, so it is working. And like I said, I'll get these 3 updates out there this weekend. That would be the pre-market, the custom pre-market, and the magic scan. Good morning, Terry. Got a tough one this morning, Terry. Nothing happening. Couple of temptations, but no trigger pulls. CISS moving again. It's a low volume stock. I would not chance it if I were you. Not enough buyers and sellers. BNZI. Yeah, that's what everything's doing this morning. You think it's going to start picking up in volume and it moves a little and stops. Still inching its way up. Well, let's say quarter inching its way up. Well, look at it this way. Today you're saving money, right? Consolidating. That was a devastating lightning strike. That's a smart move, CompuCare. That's what I'm doing. I'm just looking. I have 9 scans running and they all look the same. Pro dollar. I have the circuit that's on the main panel that protects the whole house. it will trip if anything like that happens and kill the whole house. BNZI starting to move a little bit again. Yeah, David, it hits you guys first and then it makes its way down here to me. Hopefully it'll split up. Jimmy, you're just south of me, right? Just a little bit. Jimmy, I'm raining you out today so you can trade all day. Lord, we need a play, please. Manny, can you hear it through my microphone? PSNY. Looks like your scan's refreshed. There it is right there. Got a sell recommendation on my side. Kind of looks like the rest of them. Erratic movement. Pushing up a little bit on the tick chart. Looks like a buy on the tick chart, but you look over at the other charts and you don't even want to click the button. BURU, penny stock, about 25 cents, 26 cents, moving up slowly. Go ahead and mark this one out right here. It's probably not going past that line, which would be about a penny. Alex, what setting are you talking about? VCS. You right click on the name and go to edit formula. All right, YouTube, I held in there as long as I could for you. I got to end the session, and I appreciate you joining me this Friday morning. I'm not going to apologize for not getting a play in because I have no control over that, but we tried. Always, thank you for joining me. Have a very blessed weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. Be safe, and as always, God bless. Bye-bye.